I would say over a month ago now at this point, ArmsRace Nutrition, I work with them as I'm an ambassador through them for their supplements. They reached out to me and obviously a bunch of others to work the Arnold Classic supplement booth over the weekend in our Columbus, Ohio.
For those who don't know, what is the Arnold Classic? Let's not assume all of it.
Yeah, so Arnold Classic is like the second biggest bodybuilding show like in the country. Obviously, Arnold Schwarzenegger is the guy that runs it. It's been his for a long time. Ever since he really became Arnold Schwarzenegger, it's been his expo. He actually just announced, I think during the expo, that he's going to pay. Well, not him. The Arnold Expo is going to pay the winner of the Arnold more than they do for the Mr. Olympia, which is the like cream of the crop, best bodybuilder in the world. They're going to pay more. I don't know if it's his way of making the Olympia pay those guys more money. It's already a ton of money. But for like those bodybuilders, like the amount of money that they spend on food and their trainers and all that stuff, like it probably goes pretty fast. Just like UFC fighters, right? They might make, $500,000 on a fight, but $300,000 of that probably goes to their trainers and nutritionists and all the things from there, right? Bodybuilding now is a little bit different though, because back in the day, they didn't have as much money in sponsors due to social media. And these guys start their own supplement companies and clothing lines and whatever. They're paid to go on Instagram and just post a picture of them flexing, and all of a sudden they get 1 million likes. Well, that's a lot of money for them and how it works. So it's a little different now. So I'm a little shocked that they increased the winnings for the individual that wins the Arnold, but still pretty cool. I mean,
I love that.
Yeah, it's cool.
Great.
Arnold's the man.
The Arnold documentary, which I had the opportunity to watch on Netflix. I don't know if you had a chance, Nico. It's phenomenal.
Oh, so good.
I knew nothing about that world. Not only was it cool, like as an Arnold Schwarzenegger fan, but it was cool in that world. That was a world that I just didn't have exposure to.
Yeah. Yeah. Bodybuilding back when he came on the scene was, it'll never be like that. It's different now. Like I think bodybuilding and fitness is still pretty huge, but it was just it was different then, like it wasn't as known.
Because they were all like Venice Beach, big bodies.
Yeah.
Now there's so many categories in fitness now.
Yeah.
I feel like it waters it down.
Yeah, for sure. So it was super cool experience. Never done an expo before like that. I went to like a small expo in Rosemont a couple years ago, but it was real tiny. The Arnold Expo is massive. I mean, every single company that you could think of that, for any of you that drink energy drinks, you got Monster, you've got like Sebum is a big energy drink that's coming up. Reign is a big energy drink. Those guys are all there. Those companies are all there passing stuff out, trying to get more customers. And that's where they sample some new products that they have as well. So the booth that I worked at, we passed up protein bars and ready to drink pre-workouts. So it's pretty cool. So I worked Friday, Saturday at the booth for only 12 hours each day, basically.
Oh, dude, you could have put in at least 4 more.
Oh, I could have done more. I was ready to go.
You pussy.
I know, I'm such a savage. So I did that. And then on Sunday, I went and actually did the expo as like a fan and went and saw a lot of the social media people that I follow. The big one, Sam Sulik. He's like the new upcoming guy that everyone wants to meet. He's like a younger kid. He's in his early 20s, but he's just an absolute monster. And it's cool. He's kind of gone back to like the old school YouTube recording where he just mics up and he just talks while he's working out and while he's getting his food ready and while he's driving, and
almost like his own documentary.
Yeah, kids just love it. I mean, Ryan came up to me and was all over it. Like everyone loves it. So it was pretty cool to see all those guys in person. Also kind of interesting when you see a lot of like the fitness influencers and what they look like in person was kind of interesting, right? You get this vibe of what they look like online.
Is the biggest thing?
We'll get there. We'll get there in 1 second.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but that's where my mind went.
Yeah.